Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's second and a yard.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Slam, slam. Shift, shift. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Second and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Double dog. That's the way. Undercrush. Check it back.
This is Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Mike. 56 is the mic. Here we go, 46. Check 37. Here we go, 47. 56. Mike's 56.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Prescott from the gun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Check. Bang. Check 24. He's coming.
Running with Elliott.
He's coming.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 56 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, he finds Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the slant. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
They go play action with Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Baby, come on.
Fighting his way through contact. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Check safety. Safe.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Check 24. Watch 24.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
56. Hey, 47. Get that ball. Hey, go kill. 26, check 26.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. On second down, it's Coleman.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here we go. And Lobo. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Ready?
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Don't get nervous. Hey, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. You got nothing today.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Watch the pass. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Here we go, 26.
On play action, Prescott. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, watch. Here we go, down to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 46. Mike 56. Mike 56. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Here we go, 47. 56, right there, 56. I got one. 26.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Let's go. Let's go.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dallas.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Check the out. Check the out. Here we go. Wide in.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On the Jets sweep, here's Cooper. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. A big play here for Dallas.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Get ready. Big Ed. Hey, check 24. Check 2.
Again to Elliott. And he he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The Cowboys going to use their second time. Timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 5.
Check 56. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Then we're going to 53. Check. Hey, kill, 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 kill.
The give is to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Play action. It's Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To try again after the sack. Wilson, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Check, 55, Mike. Check.
They go play action now. Wilson.
It's our time.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Charlie.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Get out of here. Now. 55's my guy. 55. Bring it. Mike 55. Mike 55.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Watch the pass.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Elliott. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got him. Delta.
Play action. Now Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis. And this one is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, 63 yards. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Pollard to return from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check. Kill.
On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Prescott off play action. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. 72 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. What's the alpha? Check.
Here's Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
All you got to do is look it
He's
up.
in. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is Tony Pollard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Pollard now a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 54 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Check, 55, Mike. 55.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Let's go, D.
And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Come on, let's go.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mike 55. Let's go. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go.
Now Wilson. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now Elliott. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You got it, son. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, kill. Out. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Now a give here to Pollard. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now Prescott. throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. We're going to 53. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Mike 56, Mike 56.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
56, Mike 56, right there, 56.
Let's set a tone, fellas, let's set a tone.
Check, 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 check. Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. 56, check, 56. I know he ain't got it.
Now Dak. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's gonna bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Mike 56. Here we go, 47. 56. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, 47. Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
56, right there, 56.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Spike, kill.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go, 46.
Brings up second and goal at the 46.
Prescott.
Check 56. Here we go.
Flushed out right. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. To throw, Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
We got this.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Blue dark workers, blue dark workers. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Bravo! He's scared.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Silver.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson.
Let's go, defense.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 122 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. The lone receiver right is Cooper.
Watch the pass. Hatchet. Check 99. Check 99.
Check 52.
Now Elliott. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd, have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
56 is the mic.
We're going to 53.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points